Hello everyone, PTG, Proxy Table Gaming, Lucky Sixes.
What's up, Buttercup?
Oh, buttercups.
Oh,
I like that, that's cute.
I don't know what a buttercup is.
A flower.
Yellow?
Yeah,
Well, there you go. I do know.
there you go.
But there's a guess.
It's also a term of endearment,
Is it?
which you have used. Unless you were calling me a yellow flower.
Well, you are a bit Simpson-y today.
Okay, I'll take that. Here we go.
Empire of Sonnstahl
Sonnstahl
versus the Vampires.
Yeah, Vampire Covenant.
And, interestingly, this is my vampire list.
Yes, your vampire list.
So-
Our last battle was you going against a Vampire Covenant list.
Yeah.
And now, after you talked about it non-stop,
I love the list.
you have
and it
decided
smashed me
to...
as well.
Yeah,
Despite what our last picture in the thing
yeah,
said.
despite the score.
It
So, I mean,
did actually smash me.
the thing is, I don't play Empire, so who's this? Could it be?
It's Sarah. Hang on.
Oh, come on, man.
This one.
One day you're going to get that right.
It is Statrat.
Where was the sign to say you weren't ready?
I went like that. I was anyway. So he's in. He's with his empire now. He's changed over from demons
And Vermin Swarms.
and vermin swarms. Yeah, this is his third list. So this is
Third army.
yeah. So
It's a whole lot of characters.
there's so many characters. There's seven,
Six.
characters.
Mm.
2 big electoral cavalry knights, massive imperial guard,
Yeah.
arcane engine, some chaff.
Yeah. That's nicely rounded, really.
And the chaff can shoot.
Yes.
And me. So what I ever so slightly adapted. Ever so
So
slightly.
Paul had the Vampire Covenant
Dragon,
Brotherhood of the Dragon.
with. So this is it's ever so slightly tweaked.
It's your version of his
My
list.
version, yeah, of his.
Yeah.
So the Banshee's gone. I don't need him. The Necromancer is an adept rather than which does not allow me the D3 wound spell, which is a nice
Right, because
spell.
that's number 5 spell.
But giving him Magic Heirloom and Lightning Back, so from extra spells and things.
Yeah.
The BSB has a 4-up ward rather than a rerollable 1-up. So we've got 1-up, 4-up rather than 1-up rerollable.
Yep.
And the General is the same. So just for people that don't know, Brotherhood, he has 5 attacks. Eternal Duelist means he rerolls all his ones to hit and to wound all the time.
Nice.
He's got Reaper's Harvest, which is strength 10 against your discipline.
Oh.
So he's most of the time wounded on 2s, rerollable. He's quite often hitting on 2s because he's high weapon skill.
And rerolling 1s. Oh,
5-up ward, 1-up armor, potion of swiftness, just in case I come up against like a scourge,
god.
or a god, and then hopefully I can take out the god.
yeah, pretty much.
So he's wicked. He's really caught my eye in the terms of things. 40 zombies, 2 lots of 2 bat swarms, 40 ghouls, 8 barrow knights, just with champion standard, champion to accept challenges that I don't want, which isn't many, but just in case I want to do some work on units and stuff.
Yeah.
Great bats as chaff, then 2 units of vampire knights with just standard, not musician. Black, and I've managed to squeeze in 4 vampire spawn, which is the additional.
Yeah.
So just for flying around causing some chaos.
Mm-hmm.
Frontline clash, hold the ground.
There you go.
So this is pretty standard again, mainly because it allows Statrat to smooth because he doesn't battle a lot, but when he does, So deployment.
Yeah.
I think
very straight line, that.
very straight. So vampire spawn. Don't know what
Great
that is.
bats.
Great bats or something.
Something.
Big unit with 2 characters. Oh, maybe there's some vampire knights up there as well. Swarm, zombies, ghouls, vampire knights.
Nice.
Easy.
So obviously your last Vampire Covenant battle went horribly wrong. It was against Statrat. It was against Demons of Wrath.
Yes.
But it
With
went horribly
Ghoul
wrong
Star.
with Ghoul Star. So you saw this list, and now you've decided to go for this.
Yeah. So
Just thought I'd add
for now,
that,
yeah, for now, because I'm sort of going to having one-ish list for
Is
all
what you
armies
want,
is where
yeah.
I'm going. So I've vanguarded. He's vanguarded
Very nice.
with
Almost
some pistoliers up
opposites.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's his other pistoliers vanguarding, I think.
Yeah.
Because that's the
Knights.
electoral cavalry. So he's got pistoliers, electoral cavalry with all his characters, 8 electoral cavalry with extra movement. Arcane Engine is that.
Yeah.
And the Imperial Guard.
Yeah.
With some characters. Some close-ups now.
Nice.
Because we've been asked to do some close-ups of our models. So.
Yeah. And you're a really good painter. I'm going to get that in there now.
Okay. So
These are definitely your models.
Yeah. So okay, all our models. Obviously, it's still Proxy in for some. So they're Chaos Knights. They're all good.
You deserve way more credit than you're allowing yourself to get.
They're all right.
They're very good.
Yeah. So on to turn 1.
Yes.
I move forward.
Yes.
As much as I can, I think. The centre objective, I just want to get close to it.
Yep.
I'm not bothered about getting overly far. I've set up a nice little matchup with my characters and cavalry unit versus his characters and cavalry unit. And I've even got some flanking going on as well.
And Varkalak as well on the other side.
Yeah. So it looks like here he is without pistoliers.
Yes, it does.
So maybe
you haven't killed him. He's moved him back.
Oh, is he?
Let's
see.
I know you haven't killed him.
Hasten the hour. I get some things off. Oh, so my 3 dice beat his 5. By the way, oh my god.
To kill some characters or hurt some characters.
Yeah, to kill some characters in here, which is good.
So they used to take a wound, probably. My
Varkalak comes up, and he moves around here. Yes,
Pistoliers up there. Yeah.
So I moved up out of his line of sight of these, and then in his turn, because this is his turn 1 now, he's moved back to be in my front, and he's looking to set up a counter charge or something with them.
Yeah.
And taking some shots, but he's not doing anything.
No.
Just move up ever so slightly, but not too much with them to allow any silly charges. Overview.
It looks like you're getting your line of sight ready on your knights.
Just have a look. He gets a buff on them, which I'm quite happy for. Have it.
Yeah. Sorry about that picture. I don't know what happened there.
He kills 2 ghouls somehow.
It's a Cosmo spell, so it's a missile.
Yeah. Then on to my turn, so I take the initiative and charge my Varkalak into them, hoping that goes quite well, because off the charge, they're not that special.
No, they're not.
I get in. Whoop, whoop.
That's a good move.
Whoop, whoop, holla, holla. I move these around the flank, either looking at supporting here or charging there, although they can't do that on their own.
No.
Because great weapons and stuff. So just to see what's about, basically.
Yeah.
I move up over this way. Right, so in here, I move up quite drastically aggressively with the thought that my magic phase with Dance Macabre and etc. has to be quite good. If I can, I'm hoping to get the movement spell to push them up to chaff them. If I can do that, then all's gravy, and I can countercharge the next turn. Because they're pretty isolated on their own against all of this.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm hoping. And if not, then I get loads of damage spells off to
knock them down
and bag. We've got obviously the Vampire Swarmer back here as well, but that's my real spell I want. But all the missiles and things like that, direct damage, are there to hopefully get him to dispel them.
Yeah.
So I move up this way. I get Hasten the Hour off, get 2 wounds off on his BSB and 1 on his general.
No, this is slightly something further that I've remembered about this. You'd already done 1 wound to the BSB before from the previous casting of the spell, but you mentioned that you were planning on moving your swarms or whatnot to redirect. You cast this thinking this has to be dispelled by Statrat, And
By who?
By StatRat, I say. And StatRat played it extremely tactically in letting that damaging spell go off, and so it does 2 wounds to his characters, which means obviously he still has his full quota of the spell dice.
So I use Breath of Corruption on my character to think, well, okay, well let's, because it's on the higher version, so I've got a higher range, so I can cast it on them. Again, he lets it off. He goes, I'm just going to accept the damage, which is, I'm actually like, I could have done with the spell.
Yeah.
And it kills a boatload, to be fair. It kills four of his chaps, so I'm not looking terrible.
That helps.
Not looking terrible, but it's I could have done with the redirect.
Yes.
I banked all on the redirect.
Yes.
And we're not far away.
No.
This was because it's occultism. I do 5 wounds to me to sacrifice to get it on the higher thing.
Not worried about that.
Yeah, zombies, isn't it? He goes in, only does 2 wounds.
So a huge amount.
Okay. Could have done more there. But and a run though.
Yes.
So happy days.
They're out of generals range and BSBs. I guess they're not steadfast because as the backlash got to count as a rank. Is he a monster?
Don't think so. But either way, they failed.
Yeah.
And they don't have a reroll, so they're off the board.
Yeah. I think they'd only be like discipline 8.
Yeah. So. I choose, I think, just to reform. I do.
Yeah.
Pointing at reforming.
I think StatRat was thinking that darn Varkalak is what that means.
So that's overview at the end of my turn, because that's the only thing. So, on to his turn. His turn 2.
Yes.
He charges into my main block.
Very bold.
Very bold. This is it. Going for the kill.
Mm.
He charges into my rear with his pistol.
That's an interesting one.
Yeah. Especially as a 7. I think I've got it wrong. But anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
And gets in there. And gets in there. So
I think he only needed like a 6 or a 7.
Yeah, it wasn't much. He got him pretty easily. And it is officially on.
It is on.
It is on like many Donkey Kongs.
Many Donkey Kongs.
Otherwise moves up for lightning reflexes.
Yeah.
Give them that. And moves up these guys just ever so slightly.
Yeah.
He moves them
this was funny.
out of line of sight.
Yeah. He had these Reuters at the back. And I think he went to the low. And I was taking the pictures for this one. And he said, how am I going to get these Reuters away from the vampire spawn? And I just said, well, can't just go 3 wide. So he does. And you were like, whose side are you on?
Yeah.
I was like, sorry, mate, I'm just taking pictures, honest.
So, yeah. They out my line of sight and out of danger for the time being.
And they can still shoot with all 6 pistols.
Can. He gets some buff on these, which I let off because that's not the main combat.
Yeah.
He does get that one off.
The main combat,
I think I failed to dispel that one.
It's a bounce spell.
Or maybe I let that one and didn't want anything else. But
possibly.
Rerolling failed to wounds.
I guess maybe if he's got high strength anyway, he's probably wounding on 2s, so rerolls to wound is probably not a massive thing.
Shoots here, does 2 wounds.
Yep.
Fair play. I absolutely go to town on his pistoliers, which I expected, and he was very surprised.
He was. I think he was playing a previous edition's rules for the Reuters, where they have a lot of extra pistol attacks on the way into combat, which isn't necessarily a thing anymore. So he thought they'd do some more damage.
Didn't do anything to me. I do those, but
nice double
ones to stay around, and I think he needed 2. So and without a reroll and stuff. So.
They did what the electoral cavalry could not, and hold up the backlash.
Yeah, exactly. And this is our combat.
Dear goodness me.
We're I don't know. So the BSB, who is the dead one.
Yes.
I count up as well. So he's been done 3 wounds. The general's done 2 wounds to him, and the 8 baronites have died. So I'm down to 1 wound on my general. Is what I think I'm on.
Yeah.
So
at the time of that picture,
the BSB goes into a duel with the Locket of Sunagai and gets punked because of it. The Baronites go second in order of agility, so like after their knight, so they just get punked before attacking.
Yeah.
And they do a few, and the characters do a few wounds on my general. It's not good from my point of view.
No, definitely not.
However, I do five wounds out of 5, I think.
Yeah.
With my
because your general's not in a duel, so he's free to unload.
So he's doing all right. He's doing pretty good, but
I'm guessing that. Did you not? Would Potion of Swiftness on your general not have allowed you to have attacked first?
Probably, but I probably knew that I needed combat res.
Yeah, or maybe that picture had already happened.
Yeah.
So if you the other picture was just the back of your unit.
And I crumble.
Of course.
So he valiantly does 5 wounds out of 5 attacks, but everything else, including the BSB charge, extra standard that I don't have
Lots
now.
Of Pharaoh Knight's dead.
I think I lost by 6, and then the rest just crumbled me to death. I only had 1. So that's not great.
No, that's
not great for my army.
So those characters that you struggled so hard to kill against Paul
got obliterated in 1 turn.
Oops.
Right. Well,
at this
point, so at this point, I'm like, right, I could concede.
You could, because it's.
I haven't even got a counter charge on these chaps either, which isn't great because they've fully reformed to get out.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, we'll see if I can not get 20 owed. Okay. So that's the position
valiant
now.
Challenge, yeah.
So.
That's crumbling because you've lost your general.
Yeah, some crumbling goes on. The other thing I do like about this list, lots of it is vampiric.
Yes.
So the units of small knights, the Varkalak, the Vampire Swarm, all vampiric. So
so they're not struggling from that.
So not too bad.
No.
This is
he
moved. This is it.
Oh, claiming the objective.
So he is 1-0 up in the objective, I think,
because of the Imperial Guard.
Yeah. So onto my turn. I double.
It's only your turn 3.
Oh no, I didn't. I have I had a double chaff the knights.
That's 2 separate units of swarms.
Swarms. I don't think I have my great bats actually. But anyway, I move up my knights to go in their rear to future charges.
Yeah.
I move these guys as close to him as possible, knowing that he can probably get out. But I think I've moved it so that they're out of his line of sight as well.
Yeah, you don't want to flank impact hits.
I've moved him so that nothing here can charge because of the hill, and I've just given up on the objective. So I'm going for this unit.
You want to kill off that unit, and you can then see what you can salvage after that.
Yeah, ghouls move up. But obviously, because the general's dead and out, which is something that I haven't used them very well, they can't march.
Right.
So they're slowly
a bit slow.
moving up. Right. That's just a close up. Something happened.
Did you regain some?
I think close ups.
Okay.
I think it's more close up. So on his turn.
Yes, this is into his turn 3.
I think charges these
into the back.
Into the back of these, with me perhaps not seeing that as an option.
Yeah.
I don't think I read that. I think he went charge and I was like, oh yeah. And obviously I can't flee.
You remember that?
So he gets in and goes here, thinking that he can actually overrun with these guys and overrun with these guys.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens there. He moves round to face my Varkalak for some magic.
And get out of line of sight, I think.
Yeah. Moves these guys back to shoot and does a few wounds.
No armour on the spawns.
So he does some wounds. So he went with these guys first, I think.
Yes, he has done. Yeah, they've killed the spawn.
And they're just up there.
I think we had a long discussion over what was best to go first and what the overrun could potentially be. And I think he might have found out that, I don't know, would the knights have blocked?
Well, they can't overrun at the same time. So obviously, if he goes them first, then he's got these guys blocking him.
That's right.
He has to get rid of these for these guys
in order
to go
for the knights to go forward. Yeah,
is the idea.
The Imperial Guard don't gain the benefit of the overrun.
But the swarms die and face this way because they're. I don't know why they face. Oh, for the vampire spawn.
And you've got another unit of Chaos Knights. Chaos Knights. Knights over there as well.
They kill them and go 9 inches, which actually put some
Oh,
into
man.
my zombies. I think they needed a 9 exactly,
There you go.
which isn't that great.
No, they're on a rampage.
2-0 to the Empire.
Totally hugging that objective.
So the 20-0 isn't looking good.
Not great.
So
salvage take 2.
Yeah, absolutely. So I've got a few charges. So I declare like everything that can charges. So my Vampire Knights back here go into his unit of Knights.
In the rear.
I know they're going to get lots of combat res, but I'm hoping on the charge, they're strength 7, they do a lot of wounds. He's down to 1, he's down to 2.
Yeah.
I think I can do... I'm just looking to kill that unit. I don't care.
Probably duel out one of his characters.
Yeah,
as well.
they've still got Locket Sonnstahl, I think. But the ghouls need a fairly long charge into the flank here, and I'm hoping we'll break a steadfast, although I forgot to remember that they're stubborn. Which is the thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they don't care about steadfast. But it was a nice thought. These go into the front, these go into the front, and that's my job lot. And then after charges, only the vampire spawn and these guys get in. So these guys fail.
Oh,
I think they needed a low and rolled low. They needed a high and just didn't roll high.
No.
These guys get in, which actually they might do a lot of wounds because they're going first, but they're going to get punked.
Yeah.
And this is my turn.
Not ended up so great, that.
No. But that's interesting to know.
Yeah, well, that was part of the plan. And you took over the pictures because I had to go.
Oh, right. So
that's why the tone of the green grass is changed.
The lights come out.
Yeah.
So what happens is I do 6 wounds.
Yeah.
But he and 2 to the wizard because I was trying to get some points.
Okay. Yeah.
Again, it's all about points, all about racking up some points. But I only do 2, which is gain. But 8 wounds, not bad. But they just get mullered.
Yeah.
In return,
it was always going to happen when they're on their own.
This one, I do 2 wounds to the unit to kill off the unit, I think.
Yeah, I think so. We've got 3 characters in there.
He kills my character, which is my last character for crumbling. There's a few wounds here, but because of the rear charge, the ranks, and the standard, I think I hold.
You do.
And stuff. However, it does mean he comes in with his great weapon Imperial Guard.
Yeah, because he can reform after the combat that you charged him.
So yeah. Not great. Not
From
great.
bad to worse to worse.
It's not looking fantastic, to be honest.
No.
And subsequently, after all his magic shooting and blah blah, he there's 1 wound here shooting, but kills off my unit.
Yeah.
They do kill off one of his characters.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Locket Sonnstahl guy.
Yeah.
But then I'm just left here, so not looking fantastic. Again. Is Oh, I kill off his wizard though.
Yes.
So I go for wizard, the unit. Oh no, wizard and the character here.
Yeah.
And I get them both.
Yeah. And
so it is points. A few points with that, but obviously they die. On his turn.
Mm-hmm. Can't really remember what turn. You managed to kill the arcane engine somehow.
I have, haven't I? All right. So
must be a chaos.
Okay, so this is after his turn.
Mm.
So obviously he's charged them in. He's reformed them to be this way. He's moved them as far as possible.
Yeah.
So my Vampire Knights then charge him.
Yeah.
And let's see what else.
Killed it.
My
reform.
Varkalak moves this way because he doesn't fancy charging anything, and my ghouls just are happy out of their line of sight.
Yeah.
And we see what we can do here. So that's after combat. So again, picking up little points, but
is it going to be
it's
enough?
Not a lot. And they've got the objective now.
Oh, totally.
They keep going.
Lots of zombie killing.
Keep crumbling.
More crumbling.
Keep going. Keep crumbling.
Yeah.
And I've set up. They've faced me off here.
Mm-hmm.
If I say that. Yeah. Keep going. And it ends up at 16-4. Although, we did count it up and it came to 16-4, but that seems like a lot. Maybe I didn't include the objective.
You think you lost 19-1?
Yeah, if you look.
I don't know.
He's got his 2 characters. He's got 2 characters. So I've got a wizard.
He's lost all his core, though. Both his unit of knights are dead. 1 unit of royalties is dead.
True.
The arcane engine is dead.
2 characters are dead.
Yeah, he's literally only got the Imperial Guard.
And at this point, he gets half points for them, which is nothing.
Yeah.
No points for them. Him and him are safe.
I think
so maybe,
right.
maybe 16-4 is good. But yeah, either way, it is a astounding loss for the vampires.
Yeah.
Probably because I gambled on the movement.
You gambled on a redirect that you needed magic for,
and
he tactically managed to take up some damage instead of. He let his characters suffer some hurt instead of. Prioritizing his spells. Very, very tactical.
So shrewd. So that one turn really won the battle, and it was just about what could happen after that.
Yeah, definitely. Well done for carrying on.
Yeah, I got some points. It was quite
making a fight out there.
I still really like the list. I think there's some obvious things that I need to do better in keeping the ghouls near my general.
Yeah.
At least to start off with, and maybe objective grabbing. So they should probably have gone in the middle because even they've got a lot of attacks. They're 8 wide. They get
2 attacks each with poison.
So 8, 16,
and
24. 32 attacks with poison.
That's not bad.
Isn't bad. And into them, it will probably do a bit of wounds.
You'd be attacking first.
Obviously, these then add ranks and stuff. So it adds a lot. And then I've got lots of shock units as well.
It was a bit of a night off, really. Cavalry versus cavalry.
It was
2 very elite units,
and I think it simply comes to who gets the charge.
Yeah, and the opportunity to actually buff up their unit with
both,
that magic.
Both our units, so my unit and his unit, are agility 3. So whoever gets the charge gets the +1.
Yeah.
Which makes it huge.
And then the buffs from that magic phase.
Buffs from magic phase. So it was. I like the list. I've got obviously the first time I played with it. It's the first time he's played with his as well.
Yeah.
So it was a really good matchup. And unfortunately for me, but not unfortunate for the stat tract.
Celebratory stat rat.
Yeah, it was.
Well done, stat rat. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for taking us through that one. Enjoyed that. I was there, but actually that was really interesting.
There's a lot of little mini battles, and
we'll see how your Vampire Covenants progress as they develop further.
But I'm going to stick with this for vampires when I use them. But if you're interested, I'm looking at, because I've got many models. I'm looking at building up the army as I go. As well. So there's a forum thread as well. If you know of any vampire, I'm looking for vampire models basically.
Cool.
So I've got Manfred on order.
Yeah.
From the game we shall not mention. But it's a lovely model. So
cool.
He's going to be my lord, and then I need a BSB.
Okay.
And some vampire knights basically that don't cost £1 trillion.
Yeah, because they're pretty expensive.
So let me know. Let me know in the comments if you've got any vampire models.
There'll be like 20 different vampire players offering up their units now.
Yeah, so I need some vampire models, and the quicker I get them, and the cheaper they are, the quicker I get them, and the quicker I get them, the more you see of them. So
just send them in the post. Don't even ask for money.
Yeah.
Cool. Excellent. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I don't think I've said that for a few videos. We really value your support and comments and everything. I hope you're enjoying them. And we will see you for the next one very soon.
See you later.